Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I have to get those kids out of the city.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, everybody wake up. This is your heaven for the next few weeks.
Ow.
What? What is wrong?
It has an outhouse and it's -12.
Calvin always complaining. He needs to grow up. He has to stop playing the baby. He is no more baby in my family. Michael have to take the life more seriously. He's just laughing and joking. In today's world, survival is a serious matter.
Well, this is one of my dad's crazy ideas. He took us away from the city to a cottage that's completely off the grid over here, and it just keeps on getting better and better. He brought a TV crew along, and he wants to create a TV show about this whole entire thing. So I go up north to this cottage. All of a sudden, this cameraman puts a camera in my face telling me that I'm a host of a TV show or something. My dad's yelling at me to hurry up. I just couldn't do it. Join us on our adventure across North America.
Talk to these people, sell them.
Us teaching teach us how to...
Michael, I don't know if your brain is attached to your mouth.
Thank you. Join us on our journey on helping us teach you how to live off the land.
Are you gonna move your butt? Let's do this, please. We have no time.
This show will teach us how to gather, catch, and prepare the food that Mother Nature has provided us with. We will teach you everything from traditional cooking to the latest eco-friendly products. Today we are here in North Bay, Ontario, in a cottage that is completely off the grid. We have up here solar panels, which will be our source of electricity, and we will be cooking in this cottage right here on a traditional wood stove. I know! Then you do it! Today we will be preparing a meal from wild mushrooms that were picked from the forest and some venison that we harvested not too long ago. Road trip. You never know when my dad's going to shove the family in a car and take off for the woods.
Today we are in Ontario Forestry. We're gonna pick up some of the wild mushrooms. We're gonna tell you a little bit about it. Right now we are at the small pine forest. Wild mushrooms are specifically growing with the different type of trees. Pine trees, blue spruces have specially mushrooms called bullet mushrooms. We're looking for them. We're gonna tell you a little bit about it. Don't be afraid. There's a lot of poison mushrooms, but there's a lot of the good mushrooms too. There are some of them over here. If you are not sure if that mushrooms is good or not, don't touch it. Just try to find the good ones. When the weather is beautiful and the fall day, like today, the mushrooms can grow overnight.
Mushrooms are the only fruits and vegetables that actually produce vitamin D. Mushrooms also could help lower cholesterol. They have 0 calories. They're high in protein, high in vitamins, minerals.
Mushrooms could be good for people who have overweight. So obesity.
Same thing, they help with diabetes. They also help boost your immune system because they have a natural antibiotic that's well used in penicillin. And that antibiotic is extracted from mushrooms, and that's where they get it from.
Beautiful bullet mushrooms. Mushrooms have the worms, and you people think that's the mushrooms who we can eat. A lot of poison mushrooms are eaten by the insect. Between human being and the insect, they have completely different digestion system. Some insect can eat the poison mushrooms because nature prepared them for it. But we have to be very, very careful what we're doing. So again, don't pick the mushrooms who you don't know. We have two types of mushrooms, the gill mushrooms and the sponge mushrooms. Sponge mushrooms have consistent texture underneath as a sponge. My mother and your grandmother marinate them. She put them into the vinegar so you can use them for a different occasion in the can. You can dry them. They have fantastic smell.
The soup Grandma makes, beautiful. Look, Dad, Grandpa's coming with a lot of mushrooms. My grandfather, you gotta love him. No matter what you do, he's always gonna give you a helping hand. Try and exclude him, oh, he's gonna be right there, right beside you.
Oh, look at this. Beautiful, look at this. Folks, you can pick them up from approximately July, August to the late fall.
These are a certain type of gill mushrooms. They are delicious when you put them in soup or anything. They're
Fry them.
keepers.
You can fry them with the butter. They are very, very delicious. You can eat them raw. Now we have different type of mushrooms, the gill mushrooms. They call them yellow-green. They are very tasty and delicious. You can see them in the pine forest. They love frost. After the first frost, they start popping off like crazy. They are one of the most tasty, delicious mushrooms in the forest. They're covered with the needles, so you have to be very careful where you walk in because there's lots of them around. Why calling them yellow-green? Look at how they look like. They are yellowish-brownish on the top, and they are beautiful green, delicate green, yellowish color on the bottom. Picking up the mushrooms is amazing. I really enjoy it. I am so relaxed. I forget about my stress. Pick up some wild mushrooms. Take your family. Go into the bush and enjoy the nature. Nature can help us and also can kill us. But if we use the nature right way, we can have a lot of goods from it, and the nature is prepared to help us out a lot. When the deer season starting and my buddies call me, I don't even think a minute. I jump in the truck, I have to go.
I never know where my dad is. I come home from school one day, I ask my mom where Dad is, and she tells me that he's up north harvesting a deer for a TV show. Like, what crazy idea does this guy have now?
We're gonna show you the deer chase at the small village, Berries Bay, close to Algonquin Park. It's the group hunt, pushing the deer from bush. Mawson, how you doing? But you see, guys, we are not only ones who wear orange. When you hunting with the group or you hunting by yourself, be very careful. Recognize your target. Don't shoot if you are not 100% sure you see the deer, not the dog or not the hunter or somebody who are in the bush and just moving. I'm right, Mawson? Are you gonna do a good job today? Yeah. So we're gonna get some of them. We're gonna get them. We have to be very quiet. We cannot break the branches because the deer can hear everything. They are very smart animals. I hope we're gonna have a luck today. The chase start. What you guys have to do, just clean up your stand area. Clean up gently all the twigs, leaves. When you're standing, the leaves usually make the noise like this. You see, when you're moving, you don't make a noise. When you're ready for shooting, where you understand, keep the gun close to you and move only head slowly. Don't shout.
Go get him, Eddie.
The chaser is coming closer with the dog. If the deer is between us and the chaser, they're gonna try to push the deer towards us. shot.
Watch out! They're coming!
We got it! As soon as the deer is shot, don't go and chase the deer, because if it's wounded, this deer is gonna go and go forever. Give them 10, 15 minutes. If it's like, good shot, the deer is gonna go 100, 200 feet and he's gonna lay it down. There is a blood. Okay, there she is hit.
Okay, now we back off.
There's the blood over here.
You got something red to hang?
So we have a wounded deer. Yeah, we just bring the special dogs, tracking dogs, the hound, because we have a wounded deer. Our dogs cannot really follow the blood, so they may do the job. I hope we're gonna have a luck and we can find a deer. Here. Trevor, I got it! I have it. Oh, look at the beautiful doe. Woo! We have one finally.
Well, did you get him?
Yeah, we got one finally.
Good on. Eddie did a good job.
Come on.
My dad comes back with a deer and he keeps on saying, Cynthia this, Cynthia that. She's a smart girl, but she follows a vegetarian diet. The only exception is she eats wild game.
I have a Cynthia, my best friend. We hunt together with few years.
I think I was about 16, realized that the only natural healthy way to eat is, what the nature produces to us, and that's why I got into hunting. I really enjoy a diet of wild game and other sort of nature treats that they provide us, like berries and mushrooms.
Today, you show me some different types of
Lobster
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
I never see them before. Like, how do you know?
Sort of they teach you at forestry school. It's also part of growing up in the area. You understand morels and the different type of shaggy manes and boletes and different type of mushrooms to eat.
Oh, you done?
Yep.
There's a lot of snow for a small roof like that.
I hate this. That's such a slave dryer.
Ej! Stop fooling around! Polki! Co wy tam robicie? Mówiłem wam, żebyście sprzątali, a nie bawili się i bili. To jest niebezpieczne. I told you this is dangerous. Start shoveling. Calvin! Ej!
My dad keeps on calling us dumb city boys. There are signs of advice and instructions everywhere, even in the outhouse.
My city boys, they are smart, but if it's come to survival, they know nothing. They have a lot to learn. That's why I'm here. Hey, 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 hey. You have other things to read, okay?
The Philosopher's Throne. Wow, today's lesson. Mushrooms are a great source of vitamin D.
Today, Michael will prepare a meal from my venison and the wild mushrooms. We pack it together as a family. I couldn't wait for it. We're gonna have a liver, marinate with milk. We're gonna have to wash it out everything completely and we're ready to prepare the meal. But I'm gonna need some eggs, guys, so why don't you go and grab it from the neighbor, from the barn?
So you want us to steal it?
Well, don't say that. Go for it and just speed up, because I want to, like, you know, make this thing ready. Okay?
Okay, Calvin, let's go.
I told the farmer across the road, my boy's gonna come to pick up the eggs. I tell him to give him a hard time. We see how he gonna do it. I'm so excited.
Oh, this is slippery. There's the chickens. Where the hell are the eggs? I think they're in the barn, but watch your step. Watch your step. Pick them up. Go get them.
Okay.
Here's another one. Here's another one. Here, grab this one.
I just heard a car.
It's okay. Just keep on going.
Hey, Calvin, let's go. Let's go.
Quick, quick, quick.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing? Hey,
Just borrowed some eggs.
See ya, Calvin.
who said you could have eggs? Buddy, you just walk in my barn and take my eggs? How many eggs you got here? Hey, you got eggs here? Hey, what's that? You got eggs? They're hard-boiled though. That's no good. How did my chickens start laying hard-boiled eggs?
My dad's always trying to punk us, so we're always half expecting it.
I'm pissed off at you.
Jesus.
I'm pissed off at you.
Why are you pissed off at me?
This guy almost killed me.
What guy?
This guy at the barn.
What kind of, which barn you go to?
The one on the right.
Are you dummy? Like, you're not the one on the right, the one on the left. And you should knock to the guy door. Well, holy smoke, Jesus, the city boys. So what's happened?
We're walking out of the barn and he just showed up. Michael, he's an ass. He runs away.
So you're talking about you leave, or?
No.
At least you got the eggs. People nurturing their own kids, they treat them like a babies. You have to force them from their own comfort zone. They have to learn.
Well, apparently tonight I'm going to be doing the liver. So tonight we're going to be doing orange liver. And well, you need about a pound of liver. It doesn't matter if it's elk, moose, deer, anything will do. But well, this is our liver. It's already pre-sliced. I sliced it before. It's about a couple centimeters thick. You don't want it any thicker because then it won't taste the same. To start off the recipe, you need a 1/4 cup of flour. So I put, well, it's already measured out. And well, to this flour, you're going to be adding salt and pepper. I like a lot of pepper, so okay, that should do. Once that's done, you just get your spoon and mix everything together just so it's evenly distributed. After you're done mixing all the flour, the salt, and everything evenly together, that's when all the fun begins. You have to grab your liver and on both sides, give it a nice generous coating. If there's little spots, just fill them up. You're gonna do this to all your liver slices. Give it a nice even coating of your little mixture here. Okay, Calvin, come here. You are going to fry this on the skillet, but add about a 1/4 cup of this into the skillet, fry it. I'm gonna finish cutting up the onions. You're gonna need a medium red onion and a small little yellow onion. So a little bit of red ones and a little bit of white ones. Okay. We have sugar, and we're gonna have to cut up our little orange, and we're gonna kind of do the same thing that we did to the liver, except to the orange. So you want to give a decent amount. That should be enough. And you just want to go get the ends, make sure you cut into like the actual orange parts. Okay, just a couple more slices and we should be fine. Now we get our sugar and we put our oranges inside, both sides. Get it nicely, nicely coated, thank you, with the sugar. Well, now we're going to add our oranges to our skillet. We have to fry them until golden brown on both sides. But the trick is you could only flip them once, so you have to leave it there for a certain amount of time. Our next step is, well, we have some beef broth over here. To that 1/2 cup, we're going to need to add 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme leaves. This recipe calls for brandy, but being Polish, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of Polish vodka to it. I'm just going to do this by eye. Hopefully it's around a 1/4 cup. About right. There we go. There's our orange liver, but it's not quite done yet. Our broth has been cooking for about 5 to 7 minutes, and we're just gonna drizzle it over everything, over our little concoction here. All right, well, this is our dish. It's finally complete. Took us about 20 minutes to make. The skillet we used to fry the oranges before, like you see here, they took in a lot of the flavor of the oranges. So to that, we added in some wild mushrooms that we boiled on the wooden stove for about an hour. They're filled with a lot of flavor, but the flavor of the oranges really accents it a lot. And to that, we're going to put 2 things that really make the flavor pop: basil and roasted garlic and pepper.
I'm gonna tell you something, son. This tastes fantastic. It's very delicious.
Thank you. So for our first show, do you think it went okay?
You done better than you think. And from now on, I think your mom should to stop cooking. You can be our chef. So congratulations, you have an extra job. So
Thank you.
no, it's very good. It's very good. I really, really like it.
Well, I would like to tell you about our next adventure, but I really don't know what my dad's gonna make us do next. So long, folks.
Stay tuned.
I already know what I'm gonna do next time. I don't have to tell you, and I don't have to tell them. I see you next time on Living Wild.